What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Lag Comp Podcast, episode 4 or 5, I think. Losing track. Call of Duty Ghosts got my mind all fucked up. I'm joined here by two lovely people. Pico210TX.
Hi.
What's up?
How's it going, man? Thanks for having me back for the 100th time.
Yeah. my guy coming in the clutch at all times.
Yeah.
And you brought a friend along, a plus one?
Yes, plus one guest.
Who's this again?
Miss Murder Monroe.
What up?
Hey.
All right, both of their links will be in the description. And today we're going to talk about the new Call of Duty game.
Super excited.
Yay.
Are you super excited? I'm super excited.
How many? Do you have videos in the queue waiting to be uploaded already?
I uploaded 2 today, and I got one more that I'm finishing.
I counted a total of about 6. What was it? 16?
No, 12.
12? Yeah, 12 videos in my sub box so far. I haven't checked it yet again, but there's plenty of Ghost.
See,
videos.
The problem with that is, to me, there's a lot of people who just make crappy ones, and it kind of makes me feel frustrated because I actually try to put thought into mine.
Yeah, fair enough.
People get on a video and just repeat everything that was already said, not even give an opinion or anything.
They just want to be the first to the finish line, I guess, but...
Yeah, exactly. You might as well just replayed what the guy said, the whole clip. Why'd you even talk?
I'm kind of disappointed that they did not reference the fish.
There's fish.
There's a lot about the dog, though.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's a good thing. So where do you want to start out talking about this, man? There's a lot to really talk about.
I'll be honest. I mean, they put on a really good presentation.
They did.
It's going to be interesting, being that you have even more freedom with the whole pick Babyllion system that they have now. You can pick 11 fucking perks. But the cool thing, I was kind of looking at the whole list, and it seemed like they're broken down a little more finite than what we're used to. You know what I'm saying? The different categories, like the stealth perks, and I guess what do they have, support or whatever else.
Yeah.
And I think that it's going to take a lot of stacking in order to get a certain desired effect on your character, as opposed to just laying on a whole bunch of crap like the Pick 10 system had in Black Ops 2. Whether or not that's going to be detrimental or beneficial to the multiplayer experience, I mean, we got to wait and see.
Well, I think it most definitely could be beneficial. I mean, they always can fuck up a good idea, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah.
But I heard a rumor about this and actually did a commentary on my channel as well. But I don't know what the overall point value is. I expect that they haven't figured that out yet. Mm-hmm. It was rumored to be 1,000,
yeah,
and then everything would be costed at different values. So the perks, he definitely said that. He didn't say that about guns though, which kind of worries me a little bit. So
yeah.
Does that mean a pistol is supposed to equal the worth of a primary again?
Well, I think he was saying you could take off a primary or take off things, yeah, and then it'll give you more slots for perks specifically or something like that. But one thing I was actually pretty stoked that they finally brought back to Call of Duty, and they haven't done it since World at War, is the characters actually doing callouts on their own. Did you ever play World at War at all, Frito?
I've played all the Call of Duties.
Okay.
World at War was one of the more fun ones,
despite
some of the broken shit.
Do you remember that? Do you remember the actual multiplayer characters would make callouts to where the enemies were?
What would they say specifically?
They'd be like, he's in the administration building or something of that nature. Things of that.
I think back then I just did not give enough fucks to actually pay attention to that.
I don't know. I was actually kind of excited they brought that back. That whole player chatter type thing.
I don't know shit about it.
See, the thing is, callouts is one of the hardest things in Call of Duty, and they're just taking that away.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if the character callouts are going to be the same as, I guess, another person would call it something different. But I just like the audio cues of it, knowing where somebody else is without having to, I guess, figure it out on my own.
I guess the characters would have to be tunable and have an MLG set, and the characters would repeat it 5 times. In the window, in the window, in the window, in the window. I'm stunned. I
think it'll help out because I'll be like, he's about a fucking thing over there.
And they're like, oh, the gas station? Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking dead now. Shit.
What stood out to you the most, Frida?
Well, I want to finish talking about the
okay.
class balance first, but what I was saying basically with the guns and stuff is that obviously the weapons oftentimes aren't balanced within each other to be worth the same value.
Yeah.
And he didn't say that distinctly, that the weapons would have different values. So I'm excited to see if that's a potential, because if you do it that way, then you can have some completely bullshit weapons that are worth like 1 point, like on purpose, you know what I mean? Like some crappy, shitty gun that's just there for fun, and have it there valued at 1, and have it be competitive because of its value against like an assault rifle that's the best gun in the game at 5 points.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
okay,
So
makes
there's no
sense.
sacrifice to that.
Right, because you would be you can put that value somewhere else. Like, of course, there's still ways to beat the system, obviously. Even in that complex mathematical scheme, you could figure out, like, well, you're not really getting much value out of these perks with these 5 points, so you might as well use the best gun. But the point is that we're looking at it more abstractly and focusing the value in the system, in the credit class system, to be weighted towards what you want as best as possible. So
yeah, exactly. And I don't know if you caught that he referred to being able to alter your class in the middle of a gunfight, and that's something that I've wanted for a long time. Like, instead of just having like, well, the enemy's doing this, so I gotta have a pre-made class set up to counter that. Well, you could actually alter your class specifically to play however you need to in the middle of a firefight when you respawn.
do you have to use an iPhone app or something?
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, he was
part of that
referring to
tablet app.
Yeah, that's their answer to the whole, what do you call that Battlefield nonsense that it's going to have.
The commander mode or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Knock down skyscrapers with a touch of a button. Or...
Something like that. Yeah. I don't know. But like I said, they made a good presentation. Whether or not it's gonna obviously come to, it's gonna be as good as they say. When we gotta wait and see, or hear T. Martin talk about it because he was there. So, and I saw a Drifter in the front row, so that was kind of cool. I don't know.
I didn't notice him. He must have blended in or something. I don't know.
His hair stands out. I don't know.
But speaking of blowing shit up, what do you guys think about the maps?
They look pretty cool. Like,
Cool.
I was trying to, like, it seemed I don't know, like, I got so used to the colors in Black Ops 2. It seemed a lot more gritty in Ghost. I don't know.
Yeah, well, of the many things I enjoy in Black Ops 2, the look of it, I think, is way better. But, I mean, whatever. That's not the biggest deal to me personally, but it does get annoying. It did look like there was more color on them than MW3, though, so that's a good thing.
Oh, definitely. The colors are just so drowned out, and just Infinity Ward games in general.
Everybody blends into everything in those games.
Extra color correction with Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about, like, the dynamic stuff? Are you excited or mad about that? Like, fucking logs coming down and busting you in the neck?
I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool, that you can just, throw C4 and it'll blow it up and get, extra line of sight. I thought that's pretty cool. We'll see how it goes, of course, when you, get crushed by a building, on day one. But I think this, the extra... I don't know. You can camp and probably just knock down some logs and just smash like 4 people. But from the looks of it, I think it's really exciting. I think it brings a new dynamic to the game. And obviously, like they were talking about, just gives you a new strategy so that you won't, be ass out.
So, to me, it looks like they're trying to make a more simplified version of the Battlefield Destruction or the Battlefield Bad Company or whatever.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I'd say there's like maybe one major thing you can destroy in every map, and then maybe like under 5 like little locations you can blow out. I don't. It's not like the whole maps are interactive. It's not like it's built off the DICE, whatchamacallit engine that destroys everything. Yeah. What's it called? Frostbite.
Yeah, there you go.
That one.
Yeah.
Like, it's not built off that kind of stuff. So it's like preset things. So like once you learn it, I think it'll be fun, but I don't see it as adding like a ton of new dimensions. We already have shit that kills you in the game now. It would just be like being able to turn on the train in Express.
Yeah,
like the players control it. That's about it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, do you think like if I don't know? I think that people want this whole destructibility thing, and I just don't see that being like a thing in COD. I don't know. It just seems like more of a Battlefield thing than a Call of Duty thing, as far as like everything being destructible.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to go that way in the future, but this is what they're doing for now. I think a lot of people, COD players, don't like dying to the environment, but they keep finding new ways to do it, like fucking lava. Pretty soon there's going to be like a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex that just comes out of nowhere and like picks you up and eats you. It's like, where's this shit coming from? Like, exploding barrels, cars. I don't know. Call of Duty just likes random explosions for no reason. But
yeah, I've seen plenty of videos on that shit. Just walking by a car,
85 cars.
It's not even like it's not even smoking, and it just explodes for no reason.
Quicksand.
Oh yeah.
Your character can't swim. You're supposed to be a super soldier, and you die to like the fucking everything.
That's true. You go a little bit too far in the deep end, and you just keel over and die.
Oh, it sucks.
Another thing they pushed a lot was the player customization, which is pretty neat.
I think that's a really neat feature. You know, everybody loves to play dress up. Any game that allows you to customize or whatever the hell, it explodes. That's why Sim's huge. That's why Minecraft is huge. People like to play Dollhouse, man.
Dress up.
Yeah. You know, and you know they're gonna go crazy with being that you're gonna be so customizable or whatever. They're probably gonna have like all these crazy gun packs. I guarantee you.
Yeah, all these little micro transactions for different uniforms and shit.
And I don't know if you caught the wording, Frito, but when he when I don't know what the fuck the guy's name is, when whoever
Mark Rubin.
Mark Rubin, son of a bitch, was talking about when he was talking about the fucking, what do you call that? The fucking season pass. He specifically said 4 downloadable contents, not referring to anything in between. Because remember how everybody was pissed at Black Ops 2 season pass because they didn't get the Peacekeeper and all the other bacon camo crap that came along with that they were still charged for that. But I noticed that he chose his words very wisely when he talked about the season pass.
Right. I mean, as long as they cover that base, personally, I don't really care because a lot of games do microtransactions, so it's not like COD is the one evil genius on top of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, COD players only play one game anyway, so they don't fucking know the difference. Like, they think COD innovates like everything. They think they invent all these ideas. Oh, leaning, that's never been done before in a first-person shooter. Look at that innovation.
Yeah, but it's funny how people forget that leaning was in I think it was in COD 2 or COD 3 on the console. They just never used it.
Oh, on the console, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it was a button press as opposed to like an automatic thing. Yeah.
I mean, I think it was in like Rainbow Six from 1999 or something. Whatever. But I foresee that either not working well enough or working too good. That's to be honest with you, because if your player sticks out and the hitbox is really obvious, it's almost as if you didn't do it.
Yeah,
or
true.
It works too well and it's like every corner is a head glitch.
I don't know. I just, in my head, I'm like, oh, developers have to know that would be a bad thing. But then again, they've done some crazy shit, so I don't know. Like, I can't give people the benefit of the doubt anymore.
Exactly.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
But from looking at the trailer so far, it looks like when your player sticks out, like your whole chest is showing.
Yeah,
so
pretty much like half your body at that point.
That looks like a happy medium.
Yeah.
But you never know. We can't trust. It's like a fucking kid with fireworks. You know, you're just gonna blow his arm off. You can't trust him.
What did you think of the actual gameplay between those two teams that they had for that one match? In my opinion, the characters were moving like at fucking fast forward speed. It seemed super fast.
I don't know if it's any faster than Black Ops 2, though. I think a lot of people forget how fast Black Ops 2 moves compared to the last few CODs. It might be equivalent to Black Ops 2. I don't know if it's faster or not, though.
Oh, okay.
Like, for instance, I think it's much easier to notice if you look at Black Ops 2 in theater mode.
Yeah.
Because you can tell how abstractly fast the characters are moving. And then I guess with the Infinity Ward game, I don't know, because it didn't seem fast to me, but I don't know. That's just me.
I was watching, I was just like, oh my god, this seems a little too ridiculous. My old man reflexes can't adjust.
I noticed the guns definitely kill in the Infinity Ward style.
Oh yeah,
low recoil and instantly.
But I mean, I assume that's going to be tweaked. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Fuck it.
Well, that's kind of the style that they go with. I mean, I personally don't really dig it, but I know a lot of people do. So it'd be nice if we have more different CODs. Like if Treyarch and Infinity Ward could just be on 2 different spectrums, I think that'd be better for the whole community, because you might as well appeal to half of the community each time.
That's true.
At least half the people are happy half the time.
That's true. But I think you're right, though. I think that Treyarch is going to be the one that primarily focus on the whole esports thing, because I don't think they really touched on that too much. Like, they kind of referenced it, but it wasn't even talked about like in any sort of depth at all.
Right,
Yeah.
but they did say they were going to have information to come, so
Yeah.
that's still being finalized. But, yeah, pretty much that's not their flagship developer. Flagship. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's not their flagship developer for the esports thing, but Activision can't just drop the esports push now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's too
that's
late
true.
for
Yeah,
that.
it's picking up too much heat.
Yeah, like the whole goal of the esports thing is to keep Call of Duty like competitive in some way for years down the line, so people will still have that craving for it, even if people don't play it. But that's the gambit they put out, and it would be stupid just to call it quits already.
Did you see any improvements at all? Like I like that the snipers aren't completely blinded from left to right.
Oh, the peripheral.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
actually see in your peripheral vision when you pull up your sniper scope.
I mean, it looks nice, but I don't. Does anybody really want the snipers to have another advantage?
I know.
Like, I mean, I guess that's a whole other topic as well. Like the snipers, I wonder if they're trying to. Hopefully, they make the sniper rifles quick scope shittier and be more long range, because now they have this whole marksman rifle thing,
Yeah.
which
Yeah, that
basically
extra
is all
class.
the long range rifles we've ever had before in their own tier. And I would hope that tier wouldn't be irrelevant due to quick scoping. Like,
That's
what's the
true.
point of a bolt action rifle if like no one's going to use it, just like they don't really
Yeah.
use it now in this game, Black Ops 2.
That's true. I don't know. But Infinity Ward's always catered to the snipers, I think. You know, I mean, that's
Oh,
what.
definitely. Modern Warfare 3 was probably most catered to snipers, in my opinion. Oh, but I haven't
Yeah.
played Black Ops 2 much, so I don't know.
Yeah, everybody says about Black Ops 2 as well, but I don't know. I just hope that tier is intended for the skill shots, and it'd be really awesome if they just take away quick scoping. But maybe it won't happen.
Yeah.
Never with Infinity Ward.
Yeah. If that happened, there'd be way more death threats going on.
Well, but the thing is, they'd have a weapon they could kind of quickscope with. It just wouldn't have the sniper scope. I don't know. Whatever. Let the death threats come. Just fuck it. Just come on. Let's start a big war. World War III, Civil War II. Just fucking do it, you 12-year-olds.
You need the scope for the sniper montages. You can't
Yeah.
take that away.
And my quad feed.
These fucking little queers. If I find you, David Vonderhaar, I will
kill you.
quick scope you in the brain.
Ah.
Your big shiny bald head. Fucking little losers.
The funny thing is, I think if the what was the gun that they fucking nerfed?
The snipers.
Yeah.
Ballista and DSR.
It was a DSR that they nerfed the kill feed with, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like I always thought, like if the DSR originally, didn't let you get quad feeds, if it would still be like as big of a deal.
Well, it's kind of the "don't take my toys away from me" mentality. Like, you know what I mean? Like the kid doesn't really. If the kid doesn't have toys, he'll play with dirt. But if
Yeah,
you give a
that's true.
kid a teddy bear and then take it away, he's gonna cry, and then you
Yeah.
just have to beat the shit out of him until he stops. That's what I do anyway. But all right, we're derailing a bit. Let's get back on topic. Beating children. This is the Beating Children podcast.
Yeah,
All
beat
right.
kids.
Back to Call of Duty Ghosts. What are some other major things that we haven't discussed yet?
What do you think?
The new game modes. And we
Ah,
talked a
that's
little
right.
bit about the Crank, and that's what I'm excited about. I didn't play Black Ops 2. I just fell off of it. I just was frustrated with the Call of Duty series in general, so I'm on the fence about getting Ghost. But honestly, the Crank game mode probably piqued my most interest because I do like the run and gun fast-paced game mode, and obviously campers blow up, and that's amazing. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to work out, or if people are going to camp for 20 seconds and then use their final 10 seconds to just come out of camping and try to kill everyone. So I guess we'll see how that works out. Like I said, I'm excited about it, but I mean, I'm expecting bullshit to come out of that too. Of course, you got to take in, lag compensation and everything, and I think that's going to play a major part in that specific game mode. Well, of course, an entire game, but I think mostly in the Crank, since it's such a fast gameplay, that lag and connection is going to be key.
So here's the thing. I actually think that game mode is an epic fail, and nobody seems to see this but me. Here's the deal. You're putting a timer on the guy who already got a kill, right?
Yeah.
So now he's forced to find another gunfight. But what does that do to the people who are already camping? They still aren't moving. Like, why is the timer set on the guy who's already moving and obviously getting kills? Like, I understand it's so you can't keep sitting still and get a kill, but what's going to happen here is nobody's going to be able to get a kill streak. It's just not even possible. Like, you might get like a 5, but what happens when the spawns flip and you got to run across the map to find someone?
Oh, okay.
Like, there's so many problems with this, and the way they had it now is that it would reset on a new kill, so you get 30 seconds back. I think they should put it to that you add time and you can stockpile time. That would be a lot better to me. But the whole resetting thing,
yeah,
that's why the gameplay looked like shit, because nobody could stay alive.
Like 5 extra seconds a kill.
I mean, it might be a fun, or I mean, whatever they do, I would do at least 15, but whatever, something needs to be done so that's fixed, because that's why they couldn't find any action there, because you get in this moment where, all right, I have 15 seconds to push. The guy who doesn't have a kill and is waiting to get one, all he's got to do is open his arms and wait, because you have no choice but to run out and die. Like, you have to do something, you know what I mean? So that's why it's broken, but...
Yeah, I can see that. It's like chicken with their head cut off moment. It's going to happen for a lot of people. These people is going to be running out. Just
what I want to do, I want to get the first 4-man or 5-man feed with my exploding body. You're pretty much a dead man's hand with wheels.
Oh yeah. If you could kill people blowing up.
Yeah, like that's what I didn't see it.
That's going to be a lot of kamikaze moments.
Yeah,
right
just like fucking you just see motherfuckers shoot one person.
Videos.
Yeah, just shoot one person and then run to the next person as close as you can and then explode.
Buzzkill.
Yeah. Or like you see some motherfucker camping and then you sneak behind him, wait for your time to be up and just explode, kill him.
It's gonna be great troll videos.
Yeah. Oh la la. Or the other thing I was thinking, I said this in the video as well, so I'll just cover it real quick. But I think I don't think the upgrades you get while you're in Cranked are good enough. Like, you get movement speed, ADS speed, and one other thing I can't remember.
Sleight of hand. I think.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I think you should get like a little bit more health. You should definitely like heal right away or something. Like, I don't know. I just don't think it's enough power to really let anybody ever have any fun with it, because it'll just everybody gets like even KDs for the most part, because it's so fucking hard to play. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, hopefully they have. I guess one thing I've been wanting in Call of Duty in general is just specific maps to cater to game modes.
Yeah.
Because if there's like a huge ass map and you want to play Crank, then that's going to be
impossible.
Stupid as shit. But if you do like a Rust size map or a Nuketown size map specifically for those game modes, then that would make the spawn flips a little bit more bearable than a big ass fuel type map or something.
That's like playing Kill Confirmed on Turbine. It's just why? It's like, are you not thinking, like, what the fuck? Like, that shouldn't even be allowed, you know?
Just get you pissed off.
Yeah.
Who chose this map?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I would definitely be for that, but obviously that's more developing and more asking these developers to do more work. It's like they're not even done with the game when it launches, so how can you expect really to add more on their plate?
A working beta always.
There you go.
Yeah. Black Ops 2 just finished its beta, actually. It's going to finish its beta. When's that DLC coming out? That's when the game's done? Yeah.
I thought it hasn't come out yet. I
think it's in a week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's when all the support just stops, and then you'll start seeing hacked lobbies.
There are some other game modes too, though, for Ghosts. We didn't see a few of them. There was a glimpse at the end of the trailer, though. I don't know if you noticed. I think it's called... It's like Grind or something, or Grief, or some G word. I can't remember, but it's basically... There's teleporters or portals.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the fuck?
The guy, like...
Oh, I thought he blew up. He really teleported?
Yeah, there's a portal there. I don't really know the intricacies of the game mode. I'm sure there's people at the event right now tweeting about it while we're wasting time talking to each other. But basically there was an IMS on the ground, and then it seemed like the little portal was an objective, and there was like a timer ticking down, I think, or something like that. And then the guy baseball slid into the portal before the IMS blew him up, and he scored, I think. I don't know. He scored a touchdown or a home run or something like that. I don't know what it is.
Goal.
What about
what's
it called?
Search and Rescue.
Search and Rescue.
Yeah.
Is Search? I don't see if Search and Destroy is still going to be there. I mean, I'm assuming it will be, but
yeah.
I don't know about Search and Rescue. Seems like a camper's paradise. But
well, here's the problem with it. If they're, I don't know if they give you unlimited revives or not. Hopefully it's only one. But basically what a mode like this would do is force both teams to mostly stay together, because you'd be reviving each other back and forth. Because this is what happened with Kill Confirmed when it first came out in MW3. If you remember, like, even from day one when like Nadeshot and the pros were up there on the COD XP tournament, when you're playing Kill Confirmed, and this is even without reviving, you would just stay together because you can deny all the kills. So it's like whichever team stayed together better, pretty much.
Yeah.
And you had to like kill the entire enemy team to really do anything. It's like, it's really stupid, honestly. It's really, really bad if it's not handled right. Like, as long as there's maybe one revive and a couple other stipulations, it might work better in Search, though, obviously.
yeah, I could see that, because you can have a sniper across the map, and he can just tag everybody. But if you have to get his tag,
Right.
you got two snipers protecting each other. It's like it's like Team Defender. Like, you try to get inside, then you got a camper in one building, you got a camper in another building, and they have each other's back, and like you're gonna have to flashbang or do something and get in there. But hopefully they thought ahead. Of course, we're asking too much. You never just want to expect too much out of developers these days, but
I never expect much foresight from Infinity Ward. I don't know what kind of joke that is. That's a Jewish joke or what. But it's a work in progress. Yeah. I'll just write it down.
I think one revive would be probably
makes sense, right? Yeah. But you never know, dude. Like, you could see some crazy fucking seek and destroy, whatever the fuck this thing's called, seek and rescue, search and rescue games. People fucking just mass reviving, or like troll reviving. All these games are made for trolling. I'm telling you. It's like Rambo reviving in Battlefield. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You play Battlefield, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, I've said it a couple of times. And you just like revive people constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
just patty cake everybody.
While like you don't even win the gunfight or anything, and the other guys are still fucking mowing you down, and Rambo Revive comes over and revives you, and you both get killed. Like, what the fuck?
Right, that makes sense. You could go with your one gun and your 11 perks and be practically invisible and just run around reviving everyone.
Oh, fucking dumbasses, man.
I think more than anything, somehow I think just Infinity Ward is always like, even if it may not be the most balanced, it just looks fun. And that's what I want more than anything. I could deal with some unbalanced bullshit as long as it's fun, as long as I'm having a good time. At least, once every few games.
I didn't like the fact that they didn't talk about the other game modes, but they spent so much time talking about the squads.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the squad game modes with the bots. Like, I don't care about that. They should have focused more on the other game modes. Like, I don't...
They're probably not finished enough, to be honest with
you. Just put it together and just throw it out. Yeah.
They're there, trust me. It's kind of like when the teacher asks you how much work you've done on your essay. Oh, it's pretty much done in my head. Just got to write it down.
Right.
But I honestly, I must have fell asleep during the squad thing because I cannot remember a thing about it. Like, what's even the point of it?
There's like many game modes within the squads, and like of course built from your like 10 different soldier customization that you could have 10 different soldiers and set them up however you want, and then you can use those soldiers that you have customized for yourself, and you can basically make a very advanced AI team out of them and go against bots, user created bots from around the world, or I don't know, just some other random default developer.
Yeah, nobody's gonna play this.
3-arc BS.
Listening to it, I'm just like,
let's not waste any time talking about.
I'm all like, yeah, just bring back horde mode. Come on.
Yeah, it's just fucking combat training with smarter bots and other shit. Like,
I get frustrated enough with real people. Why would I want to play with auto aim bots?
The bots are going to drop shot, they're going to jump shot, they're going to slide. I was like, oh, who cares? Like, why? If I wanted bitch assness, like, I would just play multiplayer. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, that's where I started listening again, because he was like, the bots play like real players. They camp in corners. They play like bitches. You're gonna fucking break controllers. It's gonna be terrible. You're going to hate this game.
You're gonna break your controller over a fucking bot. Like, that's $50.
You're gonna send the bot
drain.
hate messages. You're gonna invite the bot to 1v1s.
You're gonna make them a Twitter and then fucking bash them. Like, it's fucked up. Yeah, that was the worst part of it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they spent like, I swear, like about 7 minutes talking about it, and like, it's like, what's the point of this shit? Get the fuck out of here at this. Like, only people who's gonna play that or like children. Like, only people who play combat mode are people who are trying to get a platinum trophy on Call of Duty. Who the fuck, or fucking achievement, fucking, no one fucking does that anymore. But yeah, the only time people play combat training is when they get their ass kicked in multiplayer. So.
Yeah, I just need something you need to unwind. So you just play bots on fucking Recruit.
Right, or you just lie and say, look at my 200 kills, and it's just against bots and shit.
Everybody has 3-arc on the plan tag.
Or they just cut it out at the end so you won't see the 3-arc.
I don't know. I like that all the shit that you unlock and all of your purchases are transferable. That I think that's a cool way that they covered their ass as far as buying the game on 360, and then when you buy an Xbox One, you don't have to worry about unlocking all your shit again.
Yeah, and I actually heard some really good information from T-Mart. He was super excited, and then he said in this video, this is the one thing I think I've ever heard T. Martin say of his videos that I've actually watched, and I learned something. You can actually trade in your Call of Duty Ghosts for current gen, and then get the next gen copy, but you need $10 more, so whatever the difference is.
Okay.
So you can upgrade basically when later. So it's beneficial to buy now, and then as we just know now, all your stats and everything go up. So it's upgrading it.
I wonder if that's just. I think that's just Xbox, right? Or a PS3. Like, you can't buy a copy on the Xbox One and then go to PS4 and then expect.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's within console.
Yeah, he said the console family. Yeah.
Oh man.
So I'm sure it's PS4 too. They just couldn't say it because it was sponsored by Xbox. But he did say console was not specifically Xbox One and Xbox 360. So I'm sure it'll be the same for PS3 to PS4.
We all know that Call of Duty is an Xbox game.
Yeah,
it is. It really is. I feel bad for the people who always complain about every Call of Duty, yet they play on PS3 and wonder why they hate it. Like, as shitty as COD is, it's even shittier on PS3.
I know. I have a PS3 and I've learned that.
It's fucking terrible.
The Black Ops 2 Wii version looked better than the PS3 version, and I was sad to realize it watching Pico's videos. I was like, wow, it's fucking true. It sucks. PS3 version is the fucking red-headed stepchild of all the consoles. Well, I'm sorry, Wii. We go back. No, it's totally true. PS3, is definitely not suited for Call of Duty. And I feel bad because I don't play Xbox.
Aww. ain't nobody got time for those monthly fees.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Next generation, everyone's paying. So
yeah. Well, except for Wii U. I still ain't paying shit. Like when Nintendo has their Nintendo Plus or whatever the fuck they have it, but nobody pays for that.
Really? They do?
I mean, they have their own Nintendo whatever.
What do you get with it?
I don't know.
Literally nobody buys it. Out of the 1,000 people who own a Wii U, no one owns Nintendo Plus.
I never heard of it, so just now.
Yeah, I only heard of it through in passing. So
most people haven't heard of the Wii U.
that's true.
Is it
it's a bad name. People are like, the Wii? I'm like, no, the Wii U. And they're like, what's that? I'm like, a Wii on steroids, basically.
A Wii that sucks less.
There you go.
And plays Call of Duty better than PS3.
Right.
Anyway.
But no one will ever know except 500 people.
Yeah. Hard to find a room. There's like one person in League play.
Yeah, pretty much.
Black Ops 2.
The only game modes you can play are like Team Deathmatch, Ground War, Kill Confirmed, Domination.
And just 1v.
Yeah.
No 1v1, it's just you.
Oh, man.
How do you feel about playing as a girl?
I think that's actually kind of cool, and I'm pretty sure you're going to see way more females than males this time. Everybody's going to want to pick a female.
The only issue I have is
Sexist.
if the hit
I see it being sexist because it'll be like
women don't belong on the battlefield. Get your bitch ass in the kitchen. No, that's not what I was gonna say.
I don't see a kitchen map.
Okay.
The one problem that female characters have sometimes is that they're skinnier and the hitboxes are smaller, so everybody just picks them for that reason. That's the one shitty thing that I could foresee happening.
Maybe it'll just like have like slight boobs and just be like the player head on just the same model.
I wonder if you can increase your breast size.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, there's gonna be a lot of BS videos about fucking sexuality and sexism. And
Oh, Frito. No, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, you can't cock tease me like that.
I came up with a term, but I don't want it to be stolen.
You don't want it to be stolen?
Yeah.
Well, come on. It's just me and you.
Okay, what do you call the female version of teabagging?
What?
Clam slamming.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You can't hold on to something like that.
I have to be the. I just said it right now. It's on the internet.
Make a video right now, and then you'll have the first video out that says it. But even then, nobody cares. I mean, I made up Mobmentator, and nobody gives me like. I don't receive checks in the mail for that, like dividends or anything. Like, it doesn't work that way.
Hashtag clam slam.
I think clam slamming is definitely the best euphemism for female character teabagging.
It's amazing.
You could do clam slam challenges, dude.
I see a lot of gay shit with that.
Yeah.
It's like, the female character's pretty enough? Or this stupid shit that just doesn't fucking matter. Like, shut the fuck up. You're still gonna shoot the bitch in the face at the end of the day. Like, gives a fuck. So, I don't know. As a chick, like, hey, female characters.
Yeah. There's going to be a ton of perverted, like, just images.
I don't
like
PC mods making them naked and shit.
Yeah, like there's going to be, like, a map where there happens to be a bed, and then, like, somebody's going to, like, lay down and, like, just all gather around together. It's going to be pretty bad.
Or a mod with, like, every fucking chick's character is going to have the biggest tits in the world. Like...
At least her hitboxes will be bigger.
Oh, baby. She's got the biggest set of hitboxes I've ever seen.
It's going to take teabagging to a whole new sexist level.
Yeah, I'm down.
Should male soldiers teabag female soldiers? Is that right?
The bitch is dead anyway. What difference does it make how I disgrace her body? Like,
oh my god.
Which sex it is.
There's going to be feminists.
Dude, there's going to be a whole big drama about that. It's going to be the first thing in Call of Duty Ghosts. How to treat the female soldiers.
Yeah, it's going to be called Picket Signs and Sandwiches.
I like how they actually showed a motherfucker running through bullets, stabbing people.
Oh, in the neck.
Did you see that shit? He ran through like I don't know how many bullets and stabbed 2 people.
He probably used one of his 11 perks.
I was like, how do you show that? That's on land. That shouldn't be a thing.
Lag comp.
Oh, God.
You just slide on your knees, suck some dick, come up and stab people in the neck. That's how the fuck you do it. And it fucking goes.
I can't.
I'm trying to think what that fucking movie is. I'm trying to think of this movie where this girl pretended to go down on somebody and then stabbed him in the chest.
Holy shit.
I swear I've seen this in a movie before.
Blood in, blood out?
Oh, yeah, that. I have no clue what you're saying. Well, anyway, though, as far as the knifing goes, I think they took a step in the right direction in making it a long and execute animation, basically.
Yeah.
Like Battlefield.
Yeah, like you're stuck in that animation until it's over, basically.
Yeah, and it looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, does the fucker connect? Because if you're like Black Ops 2 and you're just waving the butter knife all over the place trying to get this knife animation to connect, it's fucking worthless.
With your T-Rex arms?
Yeah.
So the knifing is shitty in Black Ops 2. It wasn't just me?
No, it was bad.
It's really bad.
Thank gosh. Jeez, I thought it sucked.
I've had knife fights last like 30 seconds. Like, just fucking waving our arms at each other and we're just running in circles.
I'm playing that too. What the
freaking Benny Hill music in the background and shit.
Yeah. That was the one I meant to sing, and I sung her fucking chicken dance instead. Same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You hear that boing, 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 all that fucking stupid shit.
Let's see. What else did we see? I think there was some C4 that has a timer.
I saw that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was pretty cool.
Which deals with my issue of fucking people throwing C4 like it's a frisbee in Black Ops 2 and exploding it in your mouth like a pocket noob tube.
C4 horrors.
Mm-hmm. I did not see any double taps. I just saw the button press.
But I mean,
that was kind of cool.
With these trailers, you can't read too much into them. Like, they might show a function, but if it's an alternate function, then it really doesn't fucking matter. You know
That's
what I mean?
true. That's true.
You always got to be careful what's irrelevant in this shit.
I didn't see any target finder.
Oh, that's positive.
That made me very happy.
Automatically, this game's better than Black Ops 2.
Yep. And no death streaks.
Yeah, I was about to say death streaks removed.
Dude, Mark Rubin gave such a fucking evil laugh and glare into the camera after he said that. I don't trust him. I don't trust him farther than I throw him. He was like,
because he knows people remember Robert Bowling. Last time Infinity War got up on stage, that shit happened.
No Last Stand. Fuck Last Stand. It was a fucking douchebag. Yeah, I think.
I'm surprised I didn't see Tina.
She was in a video at the end. I don't know if that was an Xbox thing only, but yeah, she wasn't on stage. I wanted to see her talk about the female characters and how that is really important to things. Racial equality or gender. I don't know.
You know, as much leaked bullshit as there has been, like, I'm surprised that wasn't leaked at all. Like, people were speculating, but I didn't hear anybody saying yes for sure or whatever. Like, they got the inside scoop. There's going to be a female character.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But people will make a big deal out of it. News reporters will, and they'll totally forget to ask questions about connections and lag comp and shit like that. And, oh, female characters, that's really groundbreaking. Are you going to have gay characters in the next Call of Duty? Like, nobody fucking cares.
Right.
But,
you know what I saw, though? Oh, here, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, there was no... I think every other Call of Duty presentation or trailer has had one thing or whatever that, like, made you go, wow, right? You know, whether it be the host migration screen or the COD casting in Black Ops 2. I think they wanted the dog to be that wow factor, but nobody gave a shit.
The wow
betting
factor
on the
was
dog.
the fish.
Yeah, I think they put a lot of bet on fish dog or whatever.
Dog
fish. If the dog can go fishing, that's, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, what is the wow factor in this?
There was no wow factor.
Well, he paused after he said, well, you know, the dog growls, you know, so
yeah,
the growling dog, and, you know, when he's trying to fucking let you know that there's an enemy nearby. Wow. That was amazing.
I don't know.
I mean, I think the wow factor is we haven't really felt the full effect. It really depends on how much of a full revamp as they sold it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if all this shit works well, it's going to be a decent Call of Duty. But there's not any big major feature to pull us in. You know, it's just another iteration.
That's true. Oh, I was just waiting for the wow. I was like, oh, say something about connection.
They talked about the audio.
The echo or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, if you shoot in a metal room, it makes a different sound than in a carpeted room. Wow.
Which, in my opinion, hasn't it always had that?
Yeah, it's been doing that already. And that's the thing, too, dude. Like, the first guy that came on, I wanted to break his neck because he got on there. He's like, and with our brand new engine, I'm working on a video about this right now, a little parody thing. He says fucking new like 10 times. He's like, new engine, 30 brand new guns, 30 brand new streaks, and they're fucking recycled. Like, come on. You used car salesman asshole motherfucker. Like, fuck, dude. Straight up lying.
You need to do that. Do that, like, immediately.
Yeah, I'm also playing around with Mark Rubin's little evil stare after he says no death streaks. He's like, no death streaks.
So we should just do a parody, just zooming in on
just
his
zoom
face.
in, like, make it turn red. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
No death streaks.
The fucking Juggernaut looks beast as hell, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most exciting things that I saw.
The Juggernaut?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the streaks is something we could talk about, but the Juggernaut looks like it might actually not suck this time. That's what I'm all about, dude. Just put streaks in the game that are fun to use, that don't, like, get countered that easily.
Yeah.
That's what it should be about. And that's the good thing with having ground-based streaks, and a lot of people don't realize this, I think. If they're on the ground, you can counter them by just shooting. Like, you don't have to worry about having launchers and all this other nonsense, and then worry about how many flares the fucking choppers got and all this dumb shit. I don't know.
Well, like, what do you think about didn't they say the UAV is now ground-based?
Yeah, it's on the ground now.
So, like, I wonder if, like, that limits, like, a radius, or...
It looked like it was.
Or, like, are you going to have motherfuckers hiding the UAV as well as they can so nobody can ever destroy it?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said people can hide it, so... It's going to be hide and go seek. Yeah,
So,
hopefully it just times out. And just
well, it always has timed out, right? It's always been, like, what?
But it's a brand new engine.
Yeah.
So it'll be different.
I did like the whole being able to shoot as you're vaulting. I was worried about that, like being stuck in the vaulting animation and not being.
And you can do it when you're sliding too, right?
Yeah. Well, at least it looked like it.
The
I don't know if it was
seamless
just
movement. Yeah.
I don't think you can ADS though. At least I haven't seen that.
Well,
I hope not.
You shouldn't be able to, because that's some fucking movie
Yeah.
shit. Then again, it's an arcade shooter, so.
I mean, I could do it in real life, but
that's just you, though.
yeah. I mean, not everybody's as amazing as I am.
A slide hip fire, it'd be a little better.
I think the ComSat, which is the UAV now, if I looked correctly, it looked like they placed it down on the map and then they zoomed in and it showed it have like a little ping around it, like the portable radar, let's say. And then if you put 2, she said it was a normal UAV, and if you put 3 down, it's like an advanced UAV or maybe a VSAT, somewhere in between there. It said it would work that way. I don't know. And I think that I don't know. It depends how much it costs, first of all, how many kills that is, how easily it's countered, and how long it lasts on the field, pretty much, to really understand this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all up in the air.
I think if there's a UAV placed down, I think the only way to counter that, like besides like having to find the fucking thing, is just have like, I guess, EMPs like the way they are in Black Ops 2, how they just go through walls. So you just have the motherfuckers spamming it everywhere as they possibly can, trying to find the goddamn UAV to take it out.
Right, and that gets into it too. Like, you know, there's gonna be whack ass spots to hide it.
Yeah.
And like, would that dominate a game? Like, is that a big deal? I don't know. Like, you can't really. None of these things we really can know until we get our hands on it. You know what I mean?
It's just a weird, like, I can't really understand the point of why would they change it.
Well, I think they're trying to get you to stop shooting in the air, which, to be honest with you, I wish it was that way a long time ago. I wish they would take out AI streaks altogether. The only streaks I would like is like an AC-130 that only lasts 30 seconds anyway, and you can pretty much... It's all skill shots, you know, skill shots, quote unquote. It's skill shots, it's not AI, and you can pretty much hide from it.
Yeah.
And then it's gone. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have to have this fucking launcher fest. Like, that's what I hated about MW2. You know what I mean? It's like either the streaks suck, they die instantly, or they dominate. Like, that's the dumb balance of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's a time streak like an AC, air conditioning, 130, You know what I mean? It's like it's got a better meta game. Like you don't have to fucking worry about switch. Oh, I gotta switch my class. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to feel like I'm like, you know, once every once in a while I want to get on a hot streak. I don't want to feel like, oh, this kill streak wasn't worth the amount of effort. You know.
Well, I don't want them to dominate the game.
Yeah.
But they should have that fun and effective factor at the same time.
Exactly.
That Moab is back, or whatever. What they called that? Do you remember what they called it?
The what?
I missed it.
Their version of the Moab, and you saw like when it went off, the entire map changed.
Yeah.
Like it looked a lot different. I don't know what it's
Did
called.
they explain it?
Well, it was called the. Fuck.
I don't remember it.
I don't remember hearing
Was
it,
it called
honestly.
Odin something, or what was it? I don't know.
I heard that, but I thought that was a kill streak, like a normal one. I don't know. Odin Strike or something like that?
Something
Maybe
like
that's
that, yeah. Like, because if you look at the trailer, like it goes off really quick, and then you see like the map flash, and then the entire map looks different.
Yeah, it's all red and everything's all destroyed.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. I mean, one thing that I really wish they explained is how they're dealing with Specialist.
Yeah.
They didn't explain that whatsoever. They said it's back, but they didn't say what they're doing with it.
What I was thinking, well, maybe, I think what would be kind of cool is like, let's say, because you know how they have all the perks are in different tiers. I think there's like 4 or 5 tiers. I can't remember exactly how many.
And there's a lot more split up.
Yeah, like
too.
everything.
And then,
is,
like you said,
everything is
Yeah.
super finite. So like, if
Yeah.
you equip Specialist, maybe you could only unlock all the perks like in one tier, as opposed to every single fucking perk, making you a ridiculous person.
well, it
Oh,
depends
that
what
makes
they
sense.
are, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, my biggest problem with it, with Specialist and MW3, was a couple things. One, the efficiency of it compared to the assault streaks. Like,
Yeah.
cost efficiency, it didn't make any sense. And then 2, it was a 7 or 8, depending if you had hardline in there or not, to get the Specialist bonus, and that had all the proficiencies in one.
Yeah.
That was what's overpowered, is all the proficiencies, having kick, speed, range, focus, and Jedi mind tricks. Having fucking everything in one thing is the problem.
Yeah.
And
Because I forgot about that. It added all those proficiencies onto your weapon, right?
Yeah, as soon as you
Yeah.
get like
No.
6
And
or
then
8. Yeah.
That's insane. And then also, whenever you got it, your health regen. Did you notice that?
Really?
Oh, I really didn't know that.
Whenever, like, if you were like in the red screen and you killed somebody and you got Specialist on that kill, your health would regen immediately.
Holy shit, I never even noticed that.
Yeah.
see, I didn't play MW3 that much. I heard this rumor that it's a requirement to have ballistic vests on when using it. Is that true? Or is that just a Jay Nasty thing? I'm confused.
I have no opinion on that.
No comment?
I don't want what do you call that? A dislike bot. No, thank you.
But I would be fine as long as they made it a progression all the way
Yeah.
to all of them. I just don't want you to get 7 and then have all of them right away. That's stupid. Like
That oh man, that's a YouTuber's wet dream. Like I got the first all progression Specialist, whatever the fuck.
yeah, I mean
Like-
that'd be totally fine with me.
Like you'd have to get like I don't know how many kills to get every single thing.
That would be cool. Yeah, I think that would be.
You know.
Or even if they just raised the bar to get everything, I don't care. But
Yeah.
7 is way too low to have
Like,
all those abilities in
have
one.
it like every 2 kills or something. I don't know.
Yeah, people just camp for that 7 and then just come out. And, well, they'll just camp for the fucking Moab, but.
Yeah, I did it. I did it multiple times. It's fucking lame. You shouldn't be able to do that.
It's like, it's no fair.
Because it's like you're charging up to like Super Saiyan level 3 or whatever, and fucking once you get the powers, then you go kick ass because you're like untouchable.
Yeah, I use Specialist for my shotgun classes, Striker.
It makes every gun good. It really does.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you, like, yeah, because I always rush really quick with the Striker, and as soon as I hit that 8, yeah, I was just in, like, super power mode.
And it didn't give you damage in MW3, so like if you already had damage on, then you get all like range and focus and all that other shit together, and speed. It's powerful as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Overpowered to me. What else? What haven't we really talked about? Or we covered just about everything?
Talked about the maps, the perks. I mean, the guns look kind of cool. I don't know, like there's like a billion different guns now. It looks like.
Yeah, there's a crap load of them.
And that's I know that's one thing you probably worried about, because the more guns you put on the field, the more difficult it is to balance the weapons in between, along with like perks and attachments and stuff. So
Yeah, it's really going to come down to if they value it or like price it,
yeah,
or also I don't know if 30 is a big number. I don't think it's that big for Call of Duty, if I'm not mistaken. If it were including all weapons,
Yeah.
I don't think it's like a big number, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty average.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I saw the list and I was just like, oh my god.
I mean, maybe it's more. Who knows? But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the game goes, though, like most of the guns are so fast to kill that it's hard to have variation. To be honest with you, because they all kill so fast. So I don't know.
On LAN, at least.
Well, yeah.
You know, that's one thing. Like, you could have all the bells and whistles in the world. If the connection is fucking doo-doo, then that's as good as the game's going to get.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
And I am worried about that because, honestly, whenever they make the characters move faster, that fucks up the hit detection and the lag and the latency.
Well, it's like Black Ops 2. The UAV is super delayed. Like, so it could, like, it's so delayed that you could kill somebody and the UAV will still show them still there.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's up with that, but yeah, the UAV's delayed as hell. That might have been intentional, who knows? But
yeah, that's true.
Or you know, that's giving benefit of the doubt. I got to do that to my boy.
You do.
DV. Me and DV go way back.
Oh my God, Frito.
Call him Devon. You know.
Devon.
That's his hood name.
Fist dap. Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
I just want the I'm surprised because I mean I know Black Ops 2 they talked about connection like the skill based matchmaking, ping based, whatever the fuck they were jerking themselves off with before the game was out, and they had no mention of that.
Nothing about
and that's
servers.
That's what everybody wants to know. Like every fucking person wants to know about connection because it's been pretty bad the last 2 games. You know, people are, you know, third time's a charm hopefully. So.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. I'd love to hear that bomb dropped. Like, that would make a lot of jaws drop, but I don't see it coming now because I figured it'd come today.
Yeah.
And since it's not, I wonder, did we look at the model for the current gen or the next gen? I'm guessing the current.
Yeah, no, I assume it was next gen's model, right?
It was next gen.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So basically, we're not getting it looking this nice, and it already looks kind of like shit.
Yeah, that was Xbox One.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I mean, it's Call of Duty. You can only polish a turd so much, man.
It's still a turd.
Yeah.
Or you just have nothing in your fucking hand anymore.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I think Call of Duty is going to be around for a long time. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to go the way of Halo, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, even if it has so stupid, overpowered bullshit, which we know it will, like, I just want to have fun again playing the game. That's all I care about is a fun factor. I want to have a good time playing with friends online and not feel like I'm just a fucking bag of money for Activision.
I just want the spawn systems not to spawn someone right on my fucking neck.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That was probably the worst part about MW3.
Oh, yeah.
When they patched the fucking spawns, they made it fucking worse. For like 2 weeks, they're fucked up. It was horrible. Like fucking Infinity Ward's fucking spawn systems. I mean, I don't play too much Treyarch games, but Infinity Ward spawn systems are just horrid. Well,
it pretty much was just MW3, like, to be honest, because the thing was, for whatever reason, they would allow one player in a spawn and not count that as an influencer, whereas in every other game there ever was in Call of Duty, if you pushed past a certain point, you occupied that spawn and it was like a dead zone. You couldn't spawn there.
Yeah.
But MW3 thought it was like super fast action, cool paced, have them spawn in your asshole and that'd be like cool. It's like, no, dude, it's not. And yeah, I hope they fix that because that's like common sense. That fucks up the competitive community too. Like, you can't have an esport with broken spawns. It just doesn't work.
Yeah,
you're right.
Exactly.
You know, I wasn't really paying attention to the competitive scene when Modern Warfare 3 was out. You were more in tune with that. Like, how did they deal with that, basically?
Well, I was mostly into it because I hated pub play so much. Like, the only things I played in MW3 was pretty much 99% drop zone, TDM at the end of it, and then I would look and get what's called pickup scrims on game battles. You just get in a room with a bunch of randoms and you basically do the competitive game style. But what MW3, what they had to do, well, first of all, they didn't have LAN for months, so that was a ball
I forgot
dropped.
about that.
And then second of all, with the spawn system, it was so broken that they had to take domination out. Like, they just couldn't even use it because every single map didn't work right. Like, it's hard to... Pretty much the same broken reasons why pub stompers can run in... Momentators can run into the opposition spawn, duck, dodge, dip, and dodge through the spawn and go back and forth and get Moabs. That's the same reason why they couldn't be used in competitive, because the spawns were that fucking broken.
Wow. I didn't even know that. I got educated.
The more you know.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think we all know this is going to be it's going to be more arcade based than anything else, because Infinity Ward seems to specialize in that. So, I mean, whether or not it's going to be tweaked enough to be competitive or whatever, I mean, but they're going to, MLG's going to, I mean, they already said that MLG, that's the primary whatever shooter game for MLG, so I mean, I guess they'll do their tweaks to make it tolerable in the pro gaming whatever.
Well, I don't know, I don't remember if you were on the podcast when we talked about this before, but I would like to see it be further diversified. And I mean, not to rehash what I've already said, but like, basically the competitive scene could and should be like a mod, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Like, it should be a whole different subset. Like, that, it gets kind of hairy with the fact that you have maps and shit, then you might have to, like, rework it. But honestly, they should just make the game for casuals and then look at that game and then change what they need for competitive separately rather than the other way around. Yeah. And everyone would be more happy.
That's true. Well,
but
I don't know. That's more time spent.
It is.
In a year.
It is. But, and then some people say, like, they want to have completely different gun balancing and everything. That's kind of tough, but at least I would like something to diversify the two fields a lot and just, like, separate them. They don't get along. Don't make them mingle. Like, draw a line in the apartment and say, this is my shit, that's your shit. Wait, how do I get to the fridge? This isn't fair, but, you know, you figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds ideal, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's asking too much.
All right, folks. We've been talking for about an hour. Do you have any last words?
Overall, I think that this next Call of Duty is going to be the same shit in a marble toilet.
Aww.
And I love marble toilets. Never had one, but I guess it'll be nice to sit on for another year and listen to everyone complain until we just flush it down and wait for the next one.
That was the cutest little analogy I've ever heard. I can't top that.
All right. Thank you.
I think it could be better than MW3, but my hopes aren't too high.
It is.
It will.
It has to be. Like, this is the first game that they had without scrambling for a skeleton crew to put together a piece of shit.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I think we'll be good for Infinity Ward. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I want that fucking camera. I want to have so many creeper videos on the internet.
10-second clips only.
It's gonna be like a Vine. You're just gonna have 6-second video. Your 1080p head camera.
All right, folks. Well, check out Miss Murder Monroe and Pico. Their channels will be linked in the description. Thanks for watching the Lag Comp Podcast. We're out of here.